Hello there! It's CB here with another demo dive where we dig through the demo tag on Steam to sort the trash from the treasure. And honestly, I'm always a little flabbergasted at my sheer luck about finding the latter. This session, we're looking at the demo for Bad Summer, a visual novel, psychological horror, romance kind of deal. It gives me a sort of a Scarlet Hollow vibe, if I'm honest. Which is good, because Scarlet Hollow is insanely good, particularly when you consider that the whole thing was done by two people who also did Slay the Princess and a pretty epic webcomic. But I digress. The developers of Bad Summer, S&J Games, are entirely new to this, and Bad Summer was funded through Kickstarter as of 27th August, so really not that long ago. And it is fully funded, so barring any particular issues, it should actually release, even if we only have coming soon as a release date so far. Anyway, since I have the vibe that it's going to be something I enjoy, because it's basically Scarlet Hollow with the romance bigged up to the point of, like, Monster Prom or Date Everything, I'm pretty eager to get into this. And I even got the chat sorted out. I somehow minimized the chat for the last few sessions and didn't notice because I hyper-focus like anything when it comes to that kind of thing, but I've got it now. So if anybody is actually chatting, I can actually see you. Be afraid. Or maybe not, because I really don't have the spoons or the focus to moderate you and play a game at the same time. Anyway, sitting comfortably? Cool. And let's begin. Now, of course, the first thing we've got going on here is our content warning. The content in this game may include graphic violence, explicit language, and mature themes. It is intended for a mature audience and may not be suitable for children under 18 years of age. The creators of this game do not endorse or condone any violent or illegal behavior. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. By accessing and playing this game, you acknowledge you understand and accept the potential for graphic and explicit content, and are responsible for any offense or discomfort that may arise from such. It really is a shame that this needs to be stated so explicitly, but you know that even the people who do read this and want to get offended will, no matter what anybody says. And of course, given that you're the American's worm-brained guy was talking about video games being a cause for banning video games again, that's probably a wise warning to put on, even if, let's face it, they're never going to cancel or ban video games. Not for it's too violent. And the reason why? The military-industrial complex. Let's face it, a lot of the more popular multiplayer types of games, the first-person shooting ones, are effectively army recruitment, if we're honest. So you can see them, the NRA going, find something else to blame, but lacks gun control. So somebody blurts that out, and then the military-industrial complex just sort of goes, and they kind of go, right, we'll stop saying that, and people will forget about it in a few weeks. And it always happens. Believe me, I've been watching this since, like, Mortal Kombat. So I know wherever I speak, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be the banning of anything that's, like, queer in video games that's going to be a problem. And that's going to come at us via, like, Visa and MasterCard of all places. But this is not getting a game played. I'm sorry, that's just a point really dear to my heart. But we're here to play video games, so let's do it. I'm clicking accept. There we go. For best experience, headphones are recommended. I have them. My neighbors are not going to appreciate it if I scream, but never mind. They're just going to have to put up with it. I put up with the weed smell in the corridors. Hello. Okay. saves prior to 2.0 extended demo update are broken, it's highly recommended to start a new game. That means that there's a lot of replay value on the demo, which is impressive. Let's see about this. Whew. Of course, they don't warn about the flickering that could cause migraines. Thanks for that, guys. Decisions have consequences. Choose wisely. The game is currently set to safe for work mode. This means mature content, sexual, is hidden, but don't worry, you're not missing the story. Want to keep it clean or see everything this game has to offer? You can switch between safe for work and not safe for work at any time in the options menu. Well, I'm going to trust that y'all are adults. And, I mean, it's midnight for me, and I'm at home, so it's not really a big deal. I will warn you now, I'm going to take the not safe for work. I'm ace, I'm getting no titillation out of anything mature sexual content-wise, but I want to see what they've done with it, because it's not that I necessarily need it, I just need to know what they're doing with it and how they're handling it, which seems a fair enough thing. So if you're not up for whatever mature content of that nature is in, I would advise kind of noping on out. Sorry about that, but if you're cool with that, I'm gonna give this a shot. Oliver's office, 7:08 a.m.
My name is Oliver Smith, and I am, for the first time in my life, completely and utterly stupefied. All my life, I reveled in the self-glorification of being the brightest mind in the room. A gift, my mother called it. To know everything there was to know about the world. Or so I thought. With each case solved, each criminal I brought to justice, my confidence grew. I believed I had seen it all, knew it all, that no mystery I sought could evade my eyes for long. Little did I know, a darkness far greater than any criminal's machinations awaited me. It began innocently enough, with whispers and rumors that tickled the edge of my consciousness. Strange occurrences and unexplainable events that defied logic. At first, I dismissed them as mere superstitions, the imaginings of an odd, whimsical mind. After all, I am a detective grounded in the tangible, the real and the concrete. Ghosts and silly monsters belong to children's stories, not the reality I so carefully navigated.
Okay, yeah, fine, great, Scully.
But the whispers grew louder, persisting until I could no longer ignore them. I stumbled upon a hidden network, a secretive society that sought to protect the world from an insidious truth. Could you believe it? Paranormal creatures, beings that inhabited the very fabric of our existence, lurking among us, hiding in plain sight. They called them abnormals.
Okay, that's a name.
The discovery of these monsters was a revelation that shook me to my core, an awakening that shattered my preconceived notions. The world I thought I knew, the boundaries I believed existed, were nothing but a fragile facade. What am I to do? A mere man of flesh and bone against monsters capable of wiping mankind clean from the face of this earth. If these monsters come to light, life as we know it will be over. God, everything I've ever worked for, everyone I've ever loved, gone. Maybe another round at the bar, another drink, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because you always find such great advice at the bottom of a bottle.
I always do.
Ah. Oliver's office, 9:30 p.m. A much better time to be drinking, I would say.
Another case gone cold. Another chilling addition to my department's ever-growing failures. New Empress was worse than I thought. The city had become a haunting symphony of sirens and death. I thought I could fix things, cleanse the red stains that blackened the streets. What a fool I was to believe it would all be so simple. All pipe dreams and deluded fantasies. I wasn't ready to throw in the towel. The hard reality of existing in this war zone hadn't destroyed my righteous crusade yet. Soon perhaps, not yet.
Now we don't have text, or speech rather. I hunched over my desk, glaring down at the mountain of manila folders. I don't see a mountain of manila folders. Each held a grim portrait of a life extinguished too soon, a trail gone cold. I plucked a few from the summit before they threatened to fall. The serial porch pirate. Awful, but the porch bandit can wait. There were bigger issues to worry about, like the ungodly amount of vicious murders gone unsolved. That took precedence over stolen mail, for now. The midnight panty nabber. Goodness, every day humanity strayed further from God. That's every day, 2 words. Every day as 1 word is kind of an adjective, but never mind. I slipped the case file back into the pile. It's a very well-used file, and whatever's in it is up in and upside down. Okay. Not today. Hopefully not ever. The Camp Bear Ridge Ripper. The name alone sent a shiver up my spine, my gloomy office seeming a tad bit darker. A bitter breeze disturbed the grimy blackout curtains. Every twitch sent a miniature dust storm into the stagnant air, mirroring the anxiety churning in my gut. I'm sorry, but if it's moving a blackout curtain, it's no longer a breeze. Blackout curtains are heavy as shit. This case in particular, something wasn't right about it. Yeah, Camp Bear Ridge Ripper, classified I only, do not copy. Victim Jane Doe, estimated age 30 to 40 something. Date reported May 29th, 2001. Time reported blacked out. Carson Park, public restroom. Officer Deborah Johnson is the reporting officer. On May 29th, approximately 6:45 a.m., Officer Deborah Johnson responded to a call regarding a suspicious odor emitting from the men's restroom in Carson Park, the small town of Dogskill. Dogskill? Really? A mile out from Bear Ridge Mountains. Upon investigation, the responding officer discovered the victim. The victim, an unidentified female, presumed to be in her 30s or 40s due to dental records, lay scattered across... That's lay, L-A-Y, scattered across the restroom floor. The body had been meticulously dismembered with a sharp object. Object unknown. Ah, okay. We can't turn the object or anything. Okay. 3 victims dead, all cut into pieces, butchered. A meticulous, heinous act. Missed something? Check out history in the quick menu. Ah. You get to look at the various bits of dialogue or prose. Ruthless. The suspect, who had no prior arrests, a squeaky clean criminal record before the whole mess started, was rotting away in a jail cell. Great news, right? The officers leading the case earned a nice promotion. My department even threw a little celebration. Spirits were high. Getting a murderer like that off the streets was a relief to everyone. Except you're saying the suspect went to... Okay, what is that black thing that is blinking at us from the corridor? Until last night. Another body carved into pieces in the same brutal, horrifying fashion. And that thing is still blinking at me! I would like the thing to stop blinking at me now. Thank you, I think, but now I don't know where it went, and that's worse. Well, you know how that's worse, right? Anyway, either some fool decided to continue the Bear Ridge Ripper's legacy, or there's someone innocent locked away in the Ripper's place. Can we please have some consistency and capitalization? Yes, I know, I am focusing on minutia, but A, I kind of do the edity thing because I work as a typist, and B, it's better than thinking about the black thing that has schlooped down the corridor after standing in the doorway blinking at me. That is never good. We all know that's not good, right? Thank you. That I cannot abide. Ah! Okay, you jump scared me. Very good. A blur of fur emerged from under my feet. Why do you have an office cat? They don't allow office cats anymore. A long-haired calico, eyes narrowed with mischief, launched itself onto my cluttered desk, knocking over my lukewarm coffee, and the press says, "Yeah, there's enough orange in that cat to make it seem believable." Yeah. I gasped, quickly turning the mug upright and setting the case files aside, narrowly avoiding staining precious evidence. Spilled coffee pooled beneath the keyboard. First day on the job, and I was already making a mess of government property. I reached for some tissues, carefully cleaning my ruined desk. My gaze snapped to the destructive cat. The little nuisance came out of seemingly nowhere. Look, it's a cat. I don't care. I'm gonna pet the cat. My gaze softened. The destructive furball was cute. Too cute for its own good. I gave in. That's 2 words! I gave in to the urge to pet the top of its tiny head. My fingers glided through the soft hair. It responded with a soft, rumbling purr. The cat had no collar, no tags. Where did you come from, little one? How did you find your way into a police station this time of night? Am I going to regret petting the cat? Possibly, but I don't care. I got to pet a cat. That's no easy feat. I'm impressed. Perhaps I should give the troublemaker a name? Personalize the cat. Please enter a name. Well, you know, I'm looking at the the chat, and I have decided that I am going to name it as per Indie Agent. You going to let me type? Yes, you are. Baby. Baby, how cute. Now I kind of wish I'd named it Splotch, which was the other option, but, you know, I don't care. Indie Agent deserves a little bit of notoriety. I gave the furball a few more pets, then gently guided the little guy off my desk. If this is like any cat I've ever met, that's going to work for perhaps 2 minutes. If you jump scare me again, I'm going to have a problem. I don't need the adrenaline. It's past midnight. I had no time for distractions, no time to entertain the cat's mischievous antics. I had a job to do, and I'll be damned if I let anything get in the way of what must be done.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Okay.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test.
That voice reminds me so much of the announcement in the Orochi building back when I played The Secret World.
A highly dangerous abnormal has breached the facility. Remain calm and follow these instructions.
Yeah, see, I told you there was a thing that was blinking at me.
Do not close office doors. This will upset the abnormal.
Yeah, now it's back and it's blinking at me again.
Do not try to escape.
That seems like particularly poor advice.
Do not try to respond to or acknowledge anyone outside of your office, including co-workers, staff, and family members, no matter how normal they appear.
Excuse the hell out of me?
Do not make eye contact with the abnormal. Do not approach. If you are being watched, proceed with work as normal. Do not look out the windows.
That's worrying.
Should someone go missing in your immediate vicinity, do not search for them. They are gone.
Okay.
If you feel like you're no longer in control of your body, do not panic. This is normal and should only last a few seconds. This should not impede your duties.
I'm sorry, how is no longer being in control of your body not an impediment to your duties? Who or what is doing that fucking public service announcement?
Stay in well-lit areas. In case of a power outage, brace yourselves for broken bones and or missing organs.
What?
Abnormal collects eyeballs in particular.
This now even more reminds me of the announcement voice in Orochi Tower, because it said similar unhinged fucking things.
Failure to follow proper protocols may result in employment termination, a fine, and sudden death. In that order.
What? Bravo. Okay, this is. I mean, this is inspiration out the wazoo, because I have a few ideas for how I could use this at another time. But for now, I'm just gonna quietly freak out.
Should death occur, the fine will be transferred to your next of kin. If no next of kin is available, we'll forward the fine to the person who sighed the loudest upon learning of your demise. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what in the Night Vale fuck is exactly what we're dealing with here. It's just more corporate what in the Night Vale fuck, which again is why TSW, Orochi Tower, this is basically where I am now. Thank you.
Okay, now there's quite the chilling announcement for my first day on the job. Okay. I rifled through my desk drawer. Buried under a pile of crumpled papers was an ISWA instructional disc. It was old, a bit scratched and worn with age. A mandatory watch, according to the chief. It was a tedious chore, and for a moment I considered skipping the affair entirely. What the boss didn't know wouldn't hurt him. No, I shook the dangerous train of thought from my head. There were protocols for a reason, no matter how inconvenient and boring they may be. So we're just gonna do the mandatory training video when the public service announcement is basically going, do not resist, do not run away. Yeah, okay. I wiped the thick sheet of dust from the CD's surface, carefully cleansed it with a cloth. You know, we could have just said cleaned, but okay. Then slipped it into the computer's optical drive.
Welcome, officer.
What in the Alfred Hitchcock hell is this?
If you're watching this tape, That means the international security of the weird and abnormal has accepted you into our ranks. Congratulations. If you are not a government official and associated with the new Empress Police Department, please power down this device now and report this stolen material to your local authorities. Theft of property is a serious crime. If determined guilty, whoever smashed your alpha, your swing, and your rooms in on your will see me.
You... Something about this mortal plane and go right to the depths of hell, basically. They're talking at me in Eldritch. I don't entirely speak Eldritch. Okay, I really want to know why the hypothetical Oliver me took this fucking job. Ah!
Violators may be subject to fines or possible jail time if you do not comply.
Dear game developers, while you are warning people about sex, violence, could you also please warn people about flashing images? Because even if there are people who don't, even if you don't care about people who suffer migraines, there are epileptics in the world. You probably just killed like 3 of them right there. Anyway.
This is not a test. Are you authorized to view this content? Good.
Okay, I don't like the fact that it's dutiful, but okay. We're doing this. We're doing this Alfred Hitchcock presents bullshit.
Your word is your bond, detective. Your oath of honor is everything.
I'm a detective, not a paladin.
Truth, integrity, and personal accountability are the core values of your department. Do well to uphold them. New Empress, the city of opportunity, freedom, and prosperity.
Sir, why are you selling this like pre-splicer nonsense rapture?
Beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, in a modern art, somebody decided to make a collage of quasi New York City skyline kind of way, I guess.
It is home to millions of Americans, families, mothers and fathers, their children. These innocent, hard-working civilians are living their lives in blissful ignorance, unaware of the current menace threatening our nation.
This is like what would have happened if Temple Hall kind of got absorbed by the Illuminati and just went straight on batshit eldritch.
New Empress City is under attack by unknown entities.
Okay, so you've thrown a red filter over it, and I'm supposed to be impressed.
Abominations lurking in the shadows, waiting and plotting to consume our home. They seek to butcher everyone and everything we love. There are unnatural events occurring all around us, officer.
Yeah, like the creepy wannabe Cthulhu staring creepily at me from my office doorway. And I'm watching this while the eldritch creepy thing is parallelly parading around the office. Great.
It is happening as I speak.
Lovely.
Terrible things. Innocents are dying.
Sir, you seem to be enjoying this far too much.
Your life is in danger.
Oh, goody!
Your family is in danger. Only the New Empress Police Department can stop it.
What?
Why does this guy have, like, black eyes and spewing blood out of his mouth? Why is this a thing that's happening? What in the ever-loving fuck did I find?
Public safety is our priority.
Looking like Muppets go to Grille? Great!
Our city needs us. With our skill and the community's tax dollars, there is nothing we cannot achieve.
Yeah, I know we don't put this on like the how we're spending your tax dollars things. Great.
Do you believe in God?
That's the thing. On one level, I don't know if I believe in God the way this person means God. This is too complicated a question. Look, I personally believe that there is a higher power, but I don't know that it's the God that this creepy Alfred Hitchcock wannabe looking motherfucker talks about him. But I'm also reading the text above my answers. I'm not faithless, but I'm not exactly spiritual here either. I really hate to do this either way, but I'm gonna pick yes.
God cannot help you. You will need to be properly prepared for your new position, detective.
I don't... That sounds ominous. Then again, everything out your mouth sounds ominous. Everything about this training video has sounded ominous.
But first, you will be tested. Let's see how capable you are.
From a training video?
The images you're about to witness are classified. Sharing this information with the general public will result in...
That's result in...
death. A fine, employment termination, and possible jail time.
Okay.
Now pay close attention, detective. The information I'm about to show you may save your life.
What the ever-loving fuck? Odd facial features, sensitivity to light, smells like death, unnatural movement, fascination with devouring... Ah! I will start with your intestines first. Your soul is forfeit. Okay, what...
Let's put what you've learned to the test, shall we?
You know, I don't entirely know I want to do this at midnight, but okay. Yeah, I don't think the shot, if God can't help us, I'm not sure the shotgun can either. But, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Smeagol, this is when we need the fucking Cuisinart.
Choose wisely, detective.
Well, one says human, one is... Odd facial features. I don't have a smells like death thing, but... Well... Duh! They really like jump scaring us, don't they? Calculating score. What? I have a feeling that the test is rigged. Objective: answer the phone, help callers survive, explore the desk, don't die. You know... I have a feeling that this isn't...
It's ringing.
Click to proceed, spacebar disabled. Time to get to work.
Hello?
Hey, this Jerry's Pizzeria? I could really...
What?
Listen, all bullshit aside, the munchies are...
I don't like the fact that it's talking to me about the munchies when they're talking about things having a taste for human flesh.
Hey, listen, you ever wonder...
What? No, you wanker. I'm not getting into this pointless debate. Who are you, anyway? How did you get this number?
Dude, just take my order and send the pizza over. That'll be totally radical of you, you know?
What are you, a turtle living in a sewer? Is your father a rat? Get off my line, you bloody idiot.
Dude, my pops isn't a... Wait, hold up. How did you know he lives in the sewers?
Yeah.
This job might be the death of me.
No, you don't, you're not allowed to use that phrase. Just, no. Christ.
Hello?
911. Please.
Mom, are you alright?
There's something in my house.
Something? Can you be more specific, Mum?
Not human.
This isn't a prank, is it?
No! Please! I can't look away.
Can you describe what you see? Mum, are you there?
Okay.
God help us.
Oliver,
Bloody hell! How in God's name?
I said try harder, Oliver. People are dying.
This thing really likes its jump scares.
This threatens to swallow the city, the whole world. You must prevent this. Try harder. Do better.
I must do better.
Yo, rookie. First one down?
Strange. His voice cuts through the ISWA frequency with unnatural clarity. No static, no interference.
Yeah.
Congrats. You've officially joined the I've Seen Some Shit Club. No jackets, but the trauma's free.
That woman. Who was she? Can't we do something?
Sure. We can hand out tissues and build a statue in her honor. Look, I get it. First one hits like a truck, but grieving? No, not in your job description.
To hell with my job description. A woman is dead. You expect me to put on a smile and pretend it never happened?
And more will die if you keep unraveling like a cheap sweater. Take a breath. Tonight, we're partners. Your job? Keep the civilians breathing. You're their lifeline, their guide, their last hope.
And what exactly is your job, partner?
Me? I slay the monsters, scrub the blood off the walls, and make sure the neighbors don't start asking questions. Also, I do it in black. It's stylish.
Yeah, to be fair, pure black is actually not that great for stealth. You want dark blues, dark greens, or dark grays. Because shadows are not purely black. In fact, you're kind of making yourself look like an abnormal, probably, if you're dressing entirely in black, because you are a shadow against shadows, and that's never good. But that's just me talking this time.
You mess up, it's my ass too. So don't.
Oh boy.
Hello?
Rookie? Thank God. I need you.
You need me?
Unfortunately, yes. Go ahead, gloat. I'll wait.
What's the emergency?
I had a run-in with the Clogfather.
The what? I'm sorry. The clogs were actually a bit of a brief retro trend when I was a teenager. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be imagining, but it's probably not what they want me imagining.
The Clogfather?
A big, ugly sewer monster with a fetish for ambushing people mid-bathroom break. Real sweetheart. Pops out when you least expect it.
Okay, after everything else I've seen so far, the Clogfather is oddly cute. I mean, probably too many eyes and too many teeth, but it's up front. It owns what it is. It's fine. It's not body horror. I can deal with this.
Usually when your pants are down.
Okay, that would be slightly more of a problem. Yeah, now that's yet more mental images I don't want.
Ugh, that's absolutely vile.
No, Udolpho is off purple. And has a very specific number of eyes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's too many eyes. Wrong color, and honestly, he's too statically shaped. Udolpho doesn't have so much a body habitus as he does a state of mind, which is usually twisted, squidgy, and far too many teeth. For anyone who doesn't actually know what I'm talking about, very quick thing. I wrote a small book series, which hasn't really done anything, but that's fine. About this bunch of paranormal investigators working in out of a house in southeast London, and one of the things that they've got in said house is an eldritch abomination living in the plumbing. They call it Udolpho, and basically they've given up trying to get rid of it. They just leave the lights on in the bathrooms, because it doesn't like light either, and chuck it some meat every now and again, and go through quite the little pantomime every time a bulb blows in one of the bathrooms. Everything is a state of mind if you believe in it hard enough.
Thing came at me like I wasn't the main character. We fought. I won, obviously.
Okay, so why do you need my help? I'm not... Crime scene cleaner is like 2 partitions down on my hard drive, bro.
Look, long story short, my apartment is a pile of rubble. I'm technically homeless, which is very on brand for me.
Am I getting, like, off-brand ninja roommate?
All of this happened just now? It's only been a minute or so since I hung up the phone with you.
Things went sideways fast, okay? I'm stuck in the city's digestive system with no exit in sight. You're my only hope, rookie. Be a dear and guide me out before I start naming the rats,
Fine, give me a moment. I'm tracking your location. I'll pull up a map for proper navigation.
No, crime scene cleaner is kind of a no for me. The controls are a bit janky for me, and it's a lot of first person. So I have it. I've tried it. It's just it's made of owl for me. So much good it no.
Can you describe your surroundings for me?
Pipes, twists, shitty water. I'm in a long, dark tunnel, dookie water running through the middle. There's a dark hole to my left, a few feet wide. Looks like a pit, a deep one. And to my right, there's a gate.
Okay, so start here. How is safe go right when it's pointing at skeleton thing? We've got a key. I'm gonna send him left.
Go left.
You want me to go towards the pit instead of the door?
Correct.
Understood. I'm at the pit. It's one hell of a drop. Perfect time to utilize my trusty ISWA-issued grappling hook. Oh, did you get yours in the mail yet? Wait, I almost forgot. You're just a desk jockey, not a cleaner like me.
Shut up before I. Remember, it's like your life is in my hands, dude. Shut up.
Oh, unfortunate.
Shut up.
All right, made it safely to the other side. Lost my grappling hook in the process. Damn it to hell. I've reached the end of the hall, but there's another pit. And this one is a lot more spiky than...
You must press on. Do you see any possible way forward?
See some decent handholds. Shimmy's doable. Or I could jump.
You can't grapple. There's not a. Oh, be brave, dude.
The pipes are old and rotting. I do not trust them. Shimmy across. Better safe than sorry.
Got it. Moving now.
Speak to me. Are you all right?
Define all right. I'm currently horizontal above a death pit, balancing like a circus act. 30 feet down, rusty spikes, blood stains, a warm welcome from the afterlife. But hey, at least the lighting's dramatic.
The great cleaner and famed abnormal hunter is afraid of heights?
Don't judge. It's not fear. It's simply a healthy respect for gravity and the pointy things waiting below. I hate shish kebabs.
Not judging, I'm merely observing a contradiction.
Oh, you wound me, Ollie. Truly. Right in the part of me that still believes in us.
Hello? What's happening? Are you all right?
False alarm. Just a dramatic pause to keep things interesting. Gotta keep my audience engaged, yeah?
As the only audience this individual knows they have, from the bottom of my heart, my soul, and both upraised middle fingers, fuck off!
Admit it. You thought I fell into the abyss and died heroically, didn't you?
No, there wasn't enough splat.
Don't be ridiculous. It's my job to keep you alive. Nothing more.
Uh-huh. Keep telling yourself that, desk jockey. I'll try not to fall. Unless you ask nicely.
If this is trying to be unresolved sexual tension, I'm not buying it. This is 90s sitcom people who are supposed to be working together and or friends being jackasses to each other. I guess we didn't completely outgrow that after all.
All right. No longer feeling like I'm going in circles. Found a big room, symmetrical, arched doorways, lots of pipes, steam, and funny-looking buttons.
You've reached the sewer's central maintenance tunnels. There should be an opening in a center where waste and debris is collected.
I see the deep pit of sewage water, yeah? Looks like all the tunnels connect here. Wait, there's a treasure chest floating on the surface.
What?
You heard me. A treasure chest. Left behind by the goblins, no doubt.
Goblin. Well, I suppose entirely possibly. You'd never know what's living in those sewers.
Goblins? Really?
You really don't get out much, do you, desk jockey?
Dude, if you call me that one more time, I'm leading you directly into a pit of spikes.
The goblins run a full underground operation. The black market of weird sewer things. They love pizza, hate humans, and have the organizational skills of a raccoon.
Wait, were those the guys who called me for a fucking pizza?
But sometimes they steal real valuables and just drop them in random chests like it's some kind of RPG side quest. Ah, sewer economics, baby.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Fine, I'll play along. Let's say, hypothetically, there is a treasure chest in front of you. A goblin treasure chest, mind you, filled with ill-gotten goods.
Why not?
How on earth would that help you right now?
Oh, might be something good in there. Goblin gold, Oliver. Goblin magic.
You absolute fucking twerp. This is one of those Astarian situations where I'm sure I will like him later, but right now he just... That's the problem with throwing too many jump scares at somebody right at the beginning. Because you wind up with a situation where you're just distrusting everyone. So if you want to throw in somebody who's that level of aggravating, it can cause an adverse response pretty much straight away. I will try to keep a more open mind. But role-playing as Oliver, no, I want to keep him alive. It's my job, and he doesn't really deserve to die. But I want to lead him safely out of the sewer so I can bitch slap him after he's showered off some of the sewer.
You're not thinking this through. You're injured, disoriented, and now you want to wade through toxic waste in search of goblin gold?
You bet your British ass I do.
Greed or apathy? He wants to. Fuck it.
Fine, go for the chest, but be careful. Do not let down your guard.
I got this. Shit. It's booby-trapped with goblin magic, and not the good kind.
What's happening? Are you alright?
Woohoo! Grappling hook. Grabbed it before I burned to a crisp. Goddamn thing is spitting out fire. I gotta get out of here. There's 2 exits. Need some guidance here.
Go left.
On it. Damn. There's poison gas everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Gotta push through. Deploying grappling hook. I live. Cue the applause, release the doves, and someone give me a towel.
Thank goodness. I was at the edge of my seat there for a moment.
And you, surprisingly competent. You may now bask in the glow of my continued existence.
Oh, goody.
How fortunate for all of us. I'll be sure to notify the press.
It's the Godfather! He's back! He's got me!
Hello? Hello? Cleaner, sir, hello? Hope he's alright.
It's blinking. Ah.
Hello?
Hello? Is this the Popo?
The Popo?
Yeah, to be fair, somebody British would not really necessarily recognize that.
Are you the Popo? You know. The 5-0, the Barney, the cops, the man, the fuzz, the one time.
Yes?
You ain't sure?
How can I help you, sir?
Why you talking like that? You know, real uppity. Like you drink tea with the queen.
Pardon me?
Man, just listen. I seen something across the street. Something that just ain't right.
What do you see?
So my neighbor, he a little strange. He always to himself, you know. But tonight, he got a woman. And I'm telling you, this woman is a 10. Something ain't right about that.
She's, a 10?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 10. Ain't no way he bagged that. Just ain't no way. I don't believe it.
You don't call the cops for non-emergencies.
Hey, hold on a second. There's somebody else on my line. I think it's my cousin. Hold on. That fool owed me some money.
What the yeah, they really need to fix some typos in the text. I waited and waited. The clock, without the ED, ticked. Was he coming back? Was this some kind of prank? How long must I wait?
Oh, good grief. I'll wait.
Alright, I'm back. Hello? Anyway, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, she had her legs up in the air and she was spinning and spinning, doing this thing I ain't never seen no human do. And he was screaming too. Like, I don't know if he liked it or not. That's the weird part. Then I saw blood splatter on the wall. I don't know if it was his or hers, and that's honestly why I'm calling. Something ain't right.
You didn't start with the blood splatter on the wall, sir.
How do you know it was blood?
Look, I know what blood look like. I got a woman, and she's fertile. Just 'cause I'm old don't mean shit. Don't get it twisted.
What?
Apologies, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. You said she was spinning. Could you clarify?
Look, check this out. He was doing the helicopter on her ass. But the problem is, she was going way too fast. I don't like his ass, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm worried about him. You can break your dick, man. It ain't no myth. He was screaming. I think he got hurt. He must have broke his dick.
I'm pretty sure he's got bigger problems.
Hold on, there's somebody at my door. I think it's my neighbor.
Don't answer. Go hide and don't make a sound. Someone will come and take care of it.
You survived. I survived. The monster didn't. I call that a win.
What the I was on a call, sir.
The ISWA owes you a cookie. Probably oatmeal, though, so don't get too excited.
Hello?
Hey, is this the hotline for weird and unexplainable stuff?
Yes, this is the ISWA helpline. How can I help you?
I love my girlfriend, but I think she hates me.
Go on.
She's got this doll obsession. I'm talking a whole army of plushies type situation. She sleeps with them too. I'm lucky if I get a corner of the bed.
Why?
At first, I thought, alright, kinda cute, kinda quirky. Until now.
Okay, I hope that this is getting to something that's a little more weird. Although apparently Shannon McGuire has a doll collection. She keeps them in the spare room. And apparently staying as a guest in her house is an adventure because all of the dolls will end up being staring at you. I honestly don't know what the fuck Labubu is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. Don't tell me. I value my innocence.
She's obsessed with football, right? I took her to a game, and she went all stabby-stab on a doll. I'd go into details, but I'm sure you've seen it. It was all over the news.
That's YOU apostrophe V. Yeah, please, guys, can you get a proofreader on this shit or something?
That is concerning behavior, to be sure.
That isn't the worst part. I found a doll of me.
Ah, why is there a thing in the doorway again? How long have I been hyper-focusing on the text and not looking at what's been turning up at the fucking doorway?
How can you be sure?
Oh, good, it's gone.
What do you mean, how? It's a mini-me! We match pajamas! Pajamas! I thought that meant something to her.
You match pajamas? What? Why does that matter? No, I told you I value my innocence. Fuck off with that description.
Calm down. Take a deep breath. There is no need to panic. I want to help you, but I'm going to need more details. Take a picture of the doll and send it to me.
Okay. Sure. Sending now.
This is how you look, sir?
Yeah? Yeah, it is. What's so funny?
Your hair is simply unique, is all.
My hair used to be brown. And so was the doll. I dyed it green just to be sure. Now the doll's hair is green.
Okay, that's a little bit more telling, thank you.
That can't be a coincidence.
I'm gonna be cautious. Oliver seems
You
cautious.
said your girlfriend has an army of dolls. How many exactly?
Dozens. All of them real people. Friends, family, actors on TV. How do we stop this? Should I get rid of them?
No, destroying the dolls will cause great harm to you and all the unsuspecting victims they are bound to.
So, you're saying this doll is bound to me? By magic or something? Are you saying my girlfriend is a witch?
I'm saying we don't know what happens if you destroy those dolls, and it's probably not worth finding out. Besides, if you attack one and those things are alive, they will probably rise up and eat you if your girlfriend does it first.
It is possible, yes. Only one way to be absolutely sure. Take the doll and inflict pain on it. If you are harmed as well, then...
Dolls can't feel pain.
You know what I mean.
I punched it. Definitely feeling the aftermath of my mistake.
Hey, babe, I'm home.
That's the same image as the Help 911. Ah! I don't know if they've just reused the silhouette, or... I'm getting a little bit paranoid about this, which I think is a pretty good way to be in this game.
Hey, babe.
Is she there with you?
Yeah.
Who are you on the phone with?
God, who has the most annoying voice I've ever encountered?
The pizza guy. You know, the one, our guy from Jerry's. I mean, Jerry's Pizzeria.
Pizza. But this is the. Well, apparently, we have a very similar number to Jerry's Pizza.
Oh, cool. Hello, Jerry. Hello.
Hello, Jerry. You there? Okay. I'm gonna. This feels safer.
No, yes, it's me, Jerry. What can I get you?
Jerry, are you okay? You sound different. Are you sick?
I'm not feeling so good, but I'm still going. Mamma mia.
It's Jerry's Pizza. You don't have to. Why do Brits always get a rep for this shit? I need to know. It's like we live not that far from Italy, guys. We know what they actually sound like.
If you say so. Anyway, I'll take the usual. Do you remember what it is?
Yes, of course I do. It's,
Fuck it.
no shot at the rigatello.
Right?
That's not a real thing.
Neither of those were real things. Never mind.
You called the ISWA on me, Todd.
Okay, she figured that out way too fast. But I tried, okay?
Babe, can you blame me? You've been acting like a psychopath lately.
I'm the psychopath?
Yes, you are, ma'am.
Oh, you've done it now, asshole.
She's stabbing the doll! I'm sorry, babe! I won't call ISWA again!
Hello?
Silence on the other end of the line. Presence. Someone is there. Could sense it.
Hello, how can I help you?
No, they're just reusing silhouettes. Can we...
I'm watching you.
Great. I froze, my grip on the handset tightening. The voice was ominous, unsettling, but I was not one to be intimidated. I would not be bullied in my own office by some foolish prank caller. Can we maybe consider that this might not be a prank caller?
Make not be saved.
Hello?
Hello, is this the ISWA?
How can I help you?
It's not me that needs your help. It's my son. I think he lost his marbles, if you know what I mean.
Please, if he doesn't understand that particular metaphor, I am going to kick somebody.
Lost his marbles, how?
He's been drawing all these odd pictures and hanging them on the wall, frenzied scribbling. Horrible, ugly pictures. Everyone's concerned. He's batshit crazy. We've tried counseling, medication. Nothing works.
How old is this kid?
He's tearing this family apart, Lisa. Give me that! Listen, you're the ISWA, right? You guys are experts with strange, weird shit? Well, I need help, okay? I need it now!
Okay, calm down. I'll do what I can. Tell me what's wrong and we'll try and get to the bottom of it.
Someone.
It's back in the fucking doorway.
Stalking me.
Something? Can you describe what it looks like?
It looks like a man, but it's not. It's not. It's not even human. No face, just a blank void where its face should be.
No, you do not need an apostrophe in that it's. You can tell when it's right if you can replace the it's with it is. So just a blank void where it is face should be does not work. One of my major grammatical pet peeves. And I want that thing to stop fucking blinking at me. Ahem.
And its limbs, they're way too long, like freakishly long. It's wearing a suit, a really nice one, but it's so wrong. It's so wrong.
The abnormal...
Abnormal? Is that what it's called?
Listen closely. Is this faceless man in a suit doing anything? Is it threatening you?
No, not really. It just stands there, watching. Always watching. No matter where I turn, it's there. I don't know what the fuck it wants. I'm really scared. My family doesn't understand me. No one understands.
No one else can see it.
No, just me. You think I'm crazy, right? I might be losing my mind. Mom's right. I'm losing it.
Try and stay calm. Do you see it now?
Yes, it's standing there by the tree line, outside my house. We're surrounded by wood. It tries to camouflage itself with the tree sometimes. It's freaky the way this thing's limbs can stretch. Like it's limitless.
Sorry, we've had reference to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do we have Slender Man here? Are we dealing with Slender Man? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing now?
Okay, if you have curtains, close them. I need you to think back to the first time you witnessed it. Did anything out of the ordinary happen that day? Anything strange at all?
I don't know. It was just normal Saturday. I was off work, on my computer cleaning my email. A couple minutes later, it was inside my room. I saw it in the corner of my eye.
That's all?
Why is this thing this close? I think I preferred you in the doorway. Could you please knock it the fuck off?
Nothing else.
Did anything about those emails stand out to you?
I mean, not really. Just a bunch of shitty spam mail.
What did the spam mail say?
The usual stupid crap. One of those annoying fake cursed chain letters like, if you don't forward this to 10 people, you'll die a horrible death. But that's all a bunch of baloney. Ridiculous. Ah! Holy shit! It's in my room! It's in my room! Help me!
I'm gonna go...
Okay. Are we doing reactionary or are we doing Are we doing reactionary or are we doing superstitious, guys? Because the thing is, sending the chainmail means there's 10 other people who might be in the line of fire for this thing. So you're perfectly happy to send this thing against 10 other people. That's a side of you I hadn't considered. Well, I'm leaving this to you. Not even a hand of fate roll to guide you.
The chain letter, it's cursed. You have to send it to someone to continue the cycle. That's the only way to survive this.
What?
Just do it.
Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck!
Life stolen by the abyss, whisked away in an instant. Tragic end. This faceless abnormal has proved to be particularly difficult to contain.
I don't know if I can blame you for this, Spiegel, because I don't know if either way we would have been able to beat it.
You have failed, but this poor soul was doomed from the start. His chance of survival was slim to none. Still, you could have done better. I am not impressed.
Ah! So, Smeagol just got me killed. Well, that happened. Wait, continue what? We're doing this again?
Hello?
I killed my husband.
Can you repeat that, Mum? You did what?
I killed my husband.
Are you absolutely sure? Is he breathing?
He's dead. Been that way for a few days now.
I'm sorry, he's been what?
Okay, I'm tracking your location. First responders are...
No, you don't get it. I shouldn't have called. This was a mistake.
Mum, tell me what's happening. You called me for a reason. I want to help you.
Help me. That's funny. I don't think anyone can.
Is that your child, Mum? Is it injured?
Shh. She's fine. I'd never hurt her, but
But?
there's something wrong with me.
Mum, where exactly are you right now? My system says you're in upstate New Empress. Dogs Kill Mountains?
There was something wrong with my husband, too.
I'm gonna investigate.
This was a mistake.
Wait, don't hang up. Let us start over. I'm Oliver. What is your name?
Emily.
Okay, Emily. You said something was wrong with you. Could you clarify?
I have this craving for blood. Human blood.
When did this start?
A few days ago. After Robert, he bit me. I fought him off, but not before he infected me with something. I wouldn't have called, but the guilt. I loved him. Robert.
What happened to Robert?
He was a mechanic. Got random calls late at night. That night, a girl called. A teenager, maybe. Said she was stranded. She sounded terrified. I told him to go. I pushed him to go. And when he came back, he wasn't Robert anymore. He was something else.
Tell me about your husband. When he attacked you, did he look different? Did he ever display any signs of aggression before then?
He was good, kind, gentle always, but his eyes, they weren't his. It was like staring at a stranger. He was frantic, pacing back and forth, growling. When Emma started crying, he snapped.
You mentioned earlier you had a craving for blood.
I can't keep anything down. Not water, not food, just blood. That's crazy, right?
You're not crazy.
I tried. God, I tried to ignore it, but it feels like I'm slowly dying of thirst. My body is withering.
How have you survived this long without blood?
The clinic. I've been taking blood. A few bags here and there, so no one will notice.
People have noticed. Speaking as somebody who works in hospitals, people have noticed.
I know it's wrong, but I haven't hurt anyone. I would never hurt anyone. I swear it.
Except Robert.
Except Robert. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Can you give me a cure? Make me normal again.
Probably not.
Emily, you're abnormal. There is no cure for that.
Please. Just please tell me what to do.
Me being the kind of want to help and protect people, but I'm gonna send the cleaner, because if nothing else, somebody needs to be there for that kid.
I understand. It's all going to be over soon, okay?
Please.
Yes, Emily, a specialized unit is on its way. They'll take care of everything.
No more pain.
No more pain.
And Emma.
Emma will be safe. I promise.
Hi, cleaner.
Another monster down. Oh, at this rate, I'll be out of a job and the world will be boring.
Dude, fuck you.
Hello?
Hello? Is this the Popo?
Him again?
The Popo?
Are you the Popo? You know. The 5-0. The Barney. The Cops.
We've done this already.
Yes.
You ain't sure?
How can I help you, sir?
Why you talking like that? You know, real uppity. Like you drink tea?
Pardon me?
Man, just listen. I seen something across the street. Something that just ain't right.
What do you see?
So my neighbor, he a little strange. He always to himself, you know. But tonight, he got a woman. And I'm telling you, this woman is a 10.
Yeah,
Something ain't right about that.
Yeah, it probably is.
She's, a 10?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For the demo, I guess it is.
Ain't no way he bagged that. Just ain't no way. I don't believe it.
You don't call the cops for non-emergencies.
Hey, hold on a second. There's somebody else on my line. I think it's my cousin. Hold on. That fool owed me some money.
Yeah, okay. I think that given that this is a randomizer and I'm not really invested in not getting that level of game over, I'm gonna leave it there for the time being, which means turning down the volume on the audio output and having a little bit of a talk about that particular situation. I mean, it's very much right up my alley, but we also very clearly haven't got to the things that were discussed in the Kickstarter. This does not resemble anything I saw in the Kickstarter, guys, because that was apparently more focused on that Camp Grizzly murder spree thing, because it was supposed to be kids dealing with supernatural horror. At least that's the idea I got from the Kickstarter. This ain't that. Not that it's not good, mind you. And I'm gonna have to do some research to find out what the hell it is that I was just playing and how it ties in to what this thing was actually marketed to me as. But, okay, before I started doing this whole stream, on my personal Tumblr, because I have a CB Tumblr and I have a me Tumblr, but on my me Tumblr I was doing little review snippets of demos that I played on various Steam Fests. That's how I got the idea to do this. And one of the games I played was called Dead Letter Department, which I actually reviewed very highly and actually bought for myself when it came out. Which was effectively me doing my job in a video game format, but eldritch, creepy video game format, because it was all about typing up handwritten things that couldn't be automatically read because the handwriting was too bad, or the or it was scrunched in ways that made the letters difficult to read, if you're a machine anyway. And it followed through with every so often you get some really creepy shit, and there were some flickering effects, much like this. It feels like flickering effects on your screen are the main indicator that they're giving nowadays, that this is eldritch and weird. And yes, it is. But do you know what else it is? It is traumatic to the epileptic. It is traumatic to those who are prone to migraines. And I really wish they'd at least warn us if they can't just fucking stop doing that. Anyway, point is that this feels kind of like that. There's this whole genre of do the job. If you don't do it in a certain way or quite right, something bad happens. I mean, I've got one that's I think it's called Death and Taxes, which is you are a reaper and you are picking which of the files in front of you gets reaped, and you can theoretically just go crazy and reap everybody. I don't know what the consequences are to that, but I don't imagine it's anything particularly good. But yeah, that one's kind of like Papers, Please for the Eldritch Light, I think. This one is obviously Eldritch heavy, with a side of Eldritch. A lot of jump scares. I should have probably at least tried the hint function to see how that worked, how that helped you figure out what you were doing. The big thing about this one, as you could probably see, was that there wasn't a whole lot of guidance as to what you were supposed to do. I have a feeling that there was literally no way to pass that first test, because, I mean, you saw the things I clicked, guys. That pretty much seemed to fit the themes that they were telling us to look out for. And honestly, I'm not 100% sure what that was meant to achieve. I'm not even sure exactly which part of the game this is reflecting. All the same, it's obviously compelling if I'm invested enough to yell at the screen about it. And I don't normally go in for the jump scare stuff, but this, maybe it's just easier when I'm doing it with other people, even if it's just a parallel play with other people. So, yeah, I'm going to recommend this particular game when it does come out. I think it's still got coming soon as its release date, which is good because I really want them to get a proofreader for some of that text. Please, for the love of the gods, some of that was just no. But I noticed this kind of thing way too much, probably. maybe it was just easier focusing on the grammatical and spelling errors than it was focusing on the various bits of there's something creepy standing in the doorway, hovering over my computer monitor, that kind of thing. I was a little afraid to look at what might have been going on with the picture of the little girl on the desk, because I don't trust pictures of cute little girls on desks in games like this. It is not a thing I will do. In fact, games like this, you can't really trust much of anything. But, yeah, it needs some work. I don't think this was what they were originally selling us. But this is actually longer than most of the demos that I've done, and I have work tomorrow, so that's about the time we have for today, given work, time zones, short spoons. As stated, Bad Summer's coming soon, release date by a new set of devs who literally got their project funded less than a month ago. So I'm going to be playing nice about both the errors, the I don't know where this fits in, and about the lack of firm release date. And I'll even be kind of understanding if it swaps from a set date back to a coming soon a few times during the waiting period. I've seen a lot of games that do that with more seasoned devs, so I can't fault a new bunch for that. Now, quick thing before I get to the what I was planning for next session Friday. I was talking to some people, and one of the things that was apparently an item of interest was to do at least some playing on an actual finished game, virtual novel kind of thing like that. And Fridays would be the best days to do that, because obviously I don't really have a bedtime. It's not doing work. I'm going to stick to my schedule for now, but if you happen to be watching and have any opinion, you know where my socials are. Just give me a nudge. The game I would be playing on Fridays for like 2-3 hours, something like that. I'd be starting with Cabernet, which an interesting little vampire-themed virtual novel that I really liked the demo for, but I've only played through to the start. It would actually be pretty good to have a reason to pick it up and people to comment at about it. So, but if I decide to do that, that'll be starting next week. For this next session, I'll be taking a look at something called The Horror of Hyrule, which is, okay, yes, more horror, but you know what I'm like. Just wait until we get to the cozy games, guys. Just you wait. Anyway, this one's probably the most interesting mishmash of mechanical and storytelling elements I've seen listed in a game's description. But weirdly, it also sounds like it's going to work. But you'll find out more about that next session, which will be Friday, same time as usual. If you want to support my little trash can, expand my streaming offerings, you just throw a coffee in my general direction. My Ko-fi is linked on Twitch. That's where you'll also find the full reviews for the demos I featured here. I'm going to get into reviewing some other indie games that I've actually played and enjoyed. And I've actually done my first think piece over there about industry-related stuff, and I will probably do more of them, because I always have something to say about the industry. But if there's anything you'd like to see, my socials are there. So just poke me in the comments of wherever you happen to find me. Until then, thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of the day.